Week 4 of the NFL started off with a bang, but this Sunday, guys, I'm going to tell you who's winning, who's losing, what's the point spread. I'm going to give you guys a straight-up win or loss column for who is going to continue their momentum or stop their momentum heading into the rest of the NFL season. We're going to talk about that right now. The Minnesota Vikings at the New Orleans Saints in London. The Vikings are projected to win by more than 3 points, and honestly, guys, I agree with the spread here. I do believe the Minnesota Vikings offense is a little way lackluster, but the offense for the Saints is just a lot worse. So I do believe the Minnesota Vikings at Kirk Cousins will win this game. Cleveland Browns at Atlanta Falcons. The point spread is for the Browns to win by more than 1 point. And honestly, guys, I agree with them. The Cleveland defense is somewhat solid, and the Atlanta Falcons offense is not picking up the momentum that they need to do in order to be competitive in the division or in order to make it to the playoffs or even make it to the championships, right? I do believe these two teams are somewhat mediocre, but the defense for the Browns will be the difference maker in this game. So the Cleveland Browns will win. The Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens. This is probably the most exciting game of the week, guys. In my opinion, this should have been the Sunday night football game, but we have it at 1 p.m. Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson, two high-powered offenses. Now, the Bills defense, guys, remember, is top 3 right now in the NFL, even with all these injuries. They did just come off a huge loss versus the Dolphins, but I do think they could bounce back and win this game. They're projected to win by 3 points or more. And I do think Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, they're both MVP candidates right now. They will be going all the way, and it's going to be a high-scoring game. But be careful with the Bills, because the Bills are going to be looking for revenge and to start and continue their own momentum. The Bills will win this game. The Washington Commanders at Dallas Cowboys. The Washington Commanders played garbage last week. Carson Wentz didn't do anything last week. The offense for the Commanders did horrible. They allowed 9 sacks to Carson Wentz, and Dallas defense, you know they're hungry for sacks. So I do believe the Dallas D-line and defense, front 7, are going to stop the Washington Commanders offense again for a second consecutive week, and they will win this game by even more than 3, because right now the spread is by 3. But the Dallas Cowboys will continue their huge push with Cooper Rush and continue to play hard in the absence of Dak Prescott. I don't believe he's going to come back this week. Cooper Rush is winning games, so why rush Dak Prescott back into the field? The Seattle Seahawks at Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions and the Seahawks, guys, they're both 1 and 2 teams, but I do believe the Lions just have more firepower offensively. Even though they're going to be missing 2 key players, I just don't think the Seattle Seahawks defense or offense is good enough to beat the Lions, and the Lions will be 2 and 2. They will be winning by more than 3 points, and the Seattle Seahawks will drop to 1 and 3. The Detroit's will win this game. Los Angeles Chargers at Houston Texans. Honestly, guys, I think this is a no-brainer. I do believe the Chargers will win this game clear cut right now. Right now, the spread is for the Chargers to win by 6 points or more, and I do believe that spread is somewhat thin for Houston. And if anybody is trying to bet for the Houston spread, don't think that's a good idea. I do think Keenan Allen should be playing on this game, and they will have a lot of firepower offensively, and the Chargers will win this game clear and cut. Tennessee Titans versus the Indianapolis Colts in division rivals. Right now, the Colts are projected to win by 3.5 points or more. And right now, guys, who is going to slow down these offensives? These two teams have been playing lackluster, very disappointing years for both of them. They came in with higher expectations. They're not living up to par, but this win for either team could really help them out. Right now, the Colts are 1-1-1, and the Tennessee Titans are 1-2. So who really needs a win more? Who's going to take control of the division? And right now, I do believe I'll probably give the edge right now with the momentum to the Indianapolis Colts to win this game. Chicago Bears at the New York Giants. Both teams are surprisingly, guys, are 2-1. Both of these teams are going to come into this game with something to prove. I honestly give the upper hand to the Giants. I just think they're better all around, and I do think the Bears just got lucky with those 2 wins. I just don't think Justin Fields is right now good enough as a quarterback. You guys could probably let me know if I'm wrong, but I just don't think Justin Fields is good enough as a quarterback or to take control of this Chicago's offense that's lackluster all season. So the Giants, in my opinion, were clear cut win this game. This next game is very interesting. The Jacksonville Jaguars versus the undefeated team of the Philadelphia Eagles. My opinion, I think right now Jalen Hurts is the front runner to win MVP, but the Jaguars, guys, the Jaguars defense is young. They're getting to the ball. They're quick. They're agile. So can they slow down Jalen Hurts and the Eagles? The Eagles also have the #1 defense in the NFL right now, allowing less than 3 yards a carry. They will be giving a lot of pressure to Terrence Lawrence. I just don't think Terrence Lawrence has seen this pressure as of late, and I do think the Eagles will win this game. Right now, the spread is for the Eagles to win by 6 points or more. I probably think it's going to be a little bit closer because it's going to be a defensive battle, but the Eagles will stay undefeated and win this game. The New York Jets versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Both teams are 1-2. The Steelers are going to be playing at home. They always play a little bit better defensively at home. So I do think even with Watt missing, they will give a lot of pressure to Joe Flacco, and they could win this game. The Steelers will be 2-2, and the Jets will drop to 1-3. I'm not just saying that because they're in the same division as the Dolphins, but I'm just saying it because I do think the defense for the Steelers may be a little bit better, even though the offense for the Steelers is not good at all, and the Jets defense is pretty solid. I do give the upper hand to Mike Tomlin and the Steelers at home. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Carolina Panthers. I do think these two teams right now, they're playing way below par, way below what people expected. Baker Mayfield is not a great quarterback this season. He's not proven it. Right now, Kyler Murray, guys, in my opinion, he should be on the bubble. He just got a huge deal, and he's not playing up to par with his contracts and his abilities as a quarterback. He played way better last season. The offense played way better last season. So what needs to happen? The Carolina defense is pretty solid, but Kyler Murray run the ball himself. Can he make tight throws? Even though the spread is only by 1 point for the Panthers, I do think the Cardinals will somewhat pull an upset and win this game versus a lackluster, way below par average offense of the Carolina Panthers. The New England Patriots versus the Green Bay Packers. Normally from back in the day, you guys would be like, wow, this game is going to be very close and tight. It's not. The Green Bay Packers are projected to win by more than 9 points. At Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers have been steamrolling teams. They just beat a huge team with the Bucs last week. The Packers are 2-1 versus a 1-2 New England Patriots. Bill Belichick should be on the hot seat in the sense of his defense is just giving them too many points. They're losing games. Mac Jones is not playing. The Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers will clear-cut win this game. The Denver Broncos versus the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders right now are projected in the favorites to win this game. But guys, I do believe Russell Wilson with the win he had last week and how the defense played last week, I think, if you want to call it again, the Broncos will pull up the upset and slow down Adams, Carr, and this Raiders offense that are right now the defeated. They're 0-3 versus the 2-1 Denver Broncos. I do think the Raiders will stay defeated and the Broncos will be 3-1 leading their division. The Broncos will win this game. And the last game for Sunday night, the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is going to be a close one. I do see it's going to be a high-powered offense. If the Bucs, with the addition of Mike Evans coming back this week, they will be a huge threat to upset the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the favorites to win this game, but you can never count out Tom Brady. And obviously, you know Patrick Mahomes could always do his thing. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think for this one. This one's up in the air for me. I just literally got to flip up a coin and just guess. If you want me to guess, I'll put my money for veteran experience. I'll put it for Tom Brady because you can never count out Tom Brady and the Bucs. The Bucs, in my opinion, will win this game. Monday Night Football, the Los Angeles Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. We do know Jimmy G is the lead QB right now for the Niners, and you know you can never count out the Rams. Both of these teams have pretty solid defenses. The Niners have a swarming defense that will give Stafford a lot of issues, but I do think the Rams, with the high-powered offense that they have, will prevail and sneak out this win, luckily for them, and the Rams will win this game. So that's it, guys. Let me know down in the comment section who do you guys think will win? Who do you guys think will win by a margin of? Am I right? Am I correct? Or am I full of it? Let me know down in the comment section. And if you guys did like this video, please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, push the video out to more and more people who like videos like you and me, who love sports, who love football, NBA, anything related to sports. We'll talk about it. So see you guys next time, and peace.